What's going on, you guys? My name is Matt, and welcome to the 0 to 100K project, where I'm challenging myself to go from $0 to $100,000 a month in passive income. And the best part about it is I'm inviting you to come on this journey with me. So you guys, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and click the like button on this video. It really helps out the algorithm. It helps this message and this content get out to more and more people. And while you're down there, why don't you go ahead and hit subscribe right now? You guys, I'm super stoked. Today, we're going to be talking about Optimus money. And at this point, the project is about a week and a half old. I did know about this project earlier, and I've been in for a few days now, but I always hesitate bringing you guys brand new projects because I just don't want to lead anyone astray, and there's so much to be proven, but I know there's a lot of money to be made, and you guys like to know right away. So leave a comment down below if you want to know about things right when I hear about them, and I can just put it out there. And I just know that you guys are big boys and girls, and you make your own financial decisions, right? That you use only risk capital and all that stuff. Okay, let's jump right into the Optimus.money website. When you land here, you're going to see that you earn 1% daily passive income. It's truly a set it and forget it passive income. There's no, you just buy the token, you put it in your wallet, and it rebases daily, and you collect more tokens. There's no hydrating, there's no staking, none of that stuff. So super easy, super simple. The other thing that makes this super rare, okay, is that there are no trading fees. There's no, staking fee. There's no compounding fee. There's no buy fee, sell fee, none of it. So we're going to talk about how they're able to do this a little bit later. So there are no trading fees. There's no referral program. This has been all done by grassroots, word of mouth, just hype that's building about the project. And get this, there's no lockup period. So your money is always liquid. Usually in this kind of protocol that I know of, you're always having to lock your tokens for a certain amount of time, whether it be 28 days, a month, 6 months, whatever. There's some kind of lockup period. And then there's usually like emergency unstake kind of thing where you take a big penalty. So you could literally put your money in today. You could take it out tomorrow. You could put it in today. You could take it out in an hour from now. It doesn't matter. So all of these things working together, mixed with the idea that they're using AI trading bots, mixed with the idea that they've solved the biggest problem to rebasing projects, makes me super excited about what's possible with Optimus. Now, again, there is so much to prove, but I love the concept. I love the ideas that they're bringing to the table. It kind of seems like a coin that's made by the people for the people. You know what I mean? It's very interesting. Okay, let's jump over to my account. And again, this is on the Matic network. So you just connect your wallet. You can see that I have 886 OPT2, which is kind of a mouthful to say. It's currently worth $1,093 US. And every day I'm getting paid out 8.87, which currently is $10.93. They have some very exciting things on the roadmap that are coming. And I encourage you guys to join their Telegram group and to listen to the latest AMA where you can hear the devs speak. To me, that was a big deal. Hearing their competency, their conviction. They seem very intelligent. They seem like they have a very solid plan, and they seem to believe that this project could be around for a very long time. Of course, there's this calculator over here you can play with and see what your potential earnings could be, but I always am skeptical of that. I mean, although it's fun, don't take this with a grain of salt for sure. Now, remember, you're earning your rebases in this OPT2 token. And that is great and not great because you're going to realize the upside or the downside of that token. Now, if you're excited about the token and you know what's coming, i.e. they might even be getting listed on centralized exchanges, et cetera, being exposed to hundreds of thousands of new people, new wallets, then you might think to yourself, well, this is a very, very good thing because there's no way that this token is going to stay at this price. It's going to skyrocket. But with any token, there's always risk and always chance, so it could very well go down as well. Let's go over and look at the chart of OPT2. Now, since launch, it's definitely gone up and to the right, and it's had some very big volatility, but it's been able to recover nicely. Now, here's what they have going on that is different than any other rebase project out there, and that is they're using 3 AI trading bots to bring price stability to capture profits and bring it back into the liquidity, like ever increasing this liquidity pool over here, and we're up to 1.8 million in liquidity. And it sets a price ceiling and a price floor that gently and in a very stable way allows the price to go up and to the right, or at least to go sideways and slowly up. To get a better understanding of how the bot works, let's zoom in and look at some of this stuff. Right here, you can see there was a massive sell. Well, immediately it just looks like a wick here because somebody put in probably like $30,000 into OPT2. and boom, it shot up. And what happened? The bot had a sell to match that buy that immediately brought the price back down, captured all of that profit, and put it, and it's eventually will put it back into the liquidity. So in theory, there's this ever increasing liquidity. And if you guys know anything about liquidity, it's kind of like the gold of any crypto project, because the larger the liquidity, the less price impact any trade has, right? So if this, it's like if you were in the ocean and you took a bucket out of the ocean, it would not even matter. You would never, it would be nothing. But if you had, a very small puddle and you took a bucket out of it, well, you'd feel that. You'd see the puddle go down, right? It's the same thing with liquidity. So to have this idea where the liquidity is constantly rising, well, that means you can actually have people get large amounts of money, which happen in rebase projects. People build these huge, massive bags, and then they eventually, when they get fearful, they dump all those bags. Well, I'll say so far, this token has handled some big boy sells. I mean, here's one for 16,000, 6,000, 4,000. I saw one earlier for 30,000, 4,000. It's handling it like a champ, honestly. The same bot that does that at the top, it then buys back when the price gets really low. It does a big buyback. There's a big sell-off, somebody taking profits, which I think you should do, right? We all should do that. That's why we're in this space in the first place. And I just like the idea that there's a bot at the top capturing profit. There's a bot at the bottom buying profit. And then apart from all of this, they have two Matic AI trading bots that are trading two different Matic pairs. And from those bot profits, that's also being brought back in and paying people out their 1% every single day. So the reason that your tokens aren't locked up is because they're not using your tokens to trade. So this money that is being used by the bots was money that was either contributed by DeFi dude because he contributed some capital to start the project, or it was the own devs money that they put in. And they're literally just increasing the bot profit and the bot profit and the bot profit, and they're not using your funds. Your funds are being used for liquidity. So far, it's been working just like they thought it would. Now, right now, as we're speaking, as I'm recording this, Bitcoin is massively going down. So if we were to go over and look at the Bitcoin chart right now, what are we on? We're on the 4-hour candle, and you can see this massive sell-off. And remember, Optimus is tied to Matic, right? So part of this is due to that. And then, of course, you add the fear that happens when there's a big sell-off, which is just the market sentiment of people taking their profits. So we'll see how this handles this. But so far, every time there's been a major dip, here it gets gobbled up, here it gets gobbled up, here, gobbled up. So we'll see. Now, anytime I've ever heard any project say that it's anti-dump, they've been wrong. So I just kind of cringe when something says that. And to be clear, they haven't said anti-dump. They've just said they have a bot to stabilize the price. Now, in my thinking, that could mean, there still could be a lot of volatility where it works its way down and then it works its way back up again. And that's still being stable, but it's still affected by the overall market. So I'm just saying that out loud so that you guys can factor that in. So how do they solve the rebasing problem of the inflation of the circulating supply, where eventually the token's worth nothing because there's just so many tokens in your wallet and everybody's wallet? Well, what they do, this is what it says in their white paper. Every day, the OPT2 token rebases, increasing the total supply of tokens by exactly 1%. After every rebase, Optimus burns, you can't read it when I do that, Optimus burns 1% of the OPT2 tokens held in liquidity. This is a deflationary mechanism put in place to counteract the reduction in price that would otherwise occur as a result of the imbalance in the respective value of paired tokens. So basically, every time that there's a rebase of 1%, bringing the supply up by 1%, they're able to burn 1% of the supply. And the reason they're able to do that is because they have this mechanism via the AI trading bots to capture profits and keep continually adding to liquidity. On paper, this makes sense, and this could be super bullish. Now, my understanding is that they've been in talks with some centralized exchanges, that they have vision and dreams to get this out to more and more and more people. And like I said, this has been all grassroots. I don't get anything for telling you about this project other than I want people to win, right? That's why I'm telling you. I just see this as something that could really catch fire. But what I'm not saying is this is 100% going to be a success. I guess I'm just looking at it through the eyes of potential. So this drawdown right here, if you're interested in the project, might be a great buying opportunity. You know me, I'm always looking for buying value. When people saw this right here, they gobbled it right back up. So we'll see what happens here. We'll see what happens in the overall market today. It looks like there is a massive, massive drawdown. I believe that was caused by the Fed giving their inflation report, which obviously wasn't very good. That wraps up today's video. I hope you guys got some value out of this. If you're pumped or stoked about Optimus.money, hit the like button right now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and go on this journey of changing your financial life forever with me. Also, you can join my Telegram group, the 0 to 100K Project. I'll have a link for that down below. It's free and it's filled with people that are always encouraging each other, lifting each other. It's kind of like being in a private mastermind of people that are on the same course and the same track as you. You guys will love it and we would love to have you. Remember to go out, enjoy the day, have fun. You guys are a blessing and I'll see you in the next video.